Hey everybody, it's a Hero's Call here, and welcome back for some more Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. We should probably use our indoor voices because we're inside. Last time on the Wind Waker, we came to Windfall Island and we got the all-so-powerful and probably one of my favorite Zelda items in this game, bombs. I'm actually gonna still need my seal, so it's a complete waste for me to take it off. This last episode, if you remember when I was ending it off, I had a little trouble ending it off, and I also said I was gonna do the battle squid mini game. This time, since I wasn't really talking and I actually was having a conversation with someone else during this, I got all the prizes in 7 tries. When your first prize, if you beat it once, if that's all you care about, you get a piece of heart. For your second prize, I'm going to stop whispering now because it's getting kind of hard. For your second prize, you get a treasure chart. And then if you can beat the record of 20, you'll get 50 rupees, which is the combined allowance of all the kids. I thought that was kind of cool that he actually said that. I did not want to talk to you. No thanks. And yeah, and then if you can beat the record, you get 50 rupees and another treasure chart. So I really recommend doing that because I'm pretty sure one of those treasure charts, well, they do something that I think you'll enjoy. In this episode, we're going to do what we were told, and we're going to start heading out to Outset. Yeah, we're gonna head out to Out. That sounded really a lot more cooler than I meant to. Actually, last episode I said that I was gonna go check a couple doors in the island and see what's still open. So I'm gonna do that real quick. This place right here, I haven't gone in here yet. This is a pick dope box place. I actually meant to do this earlier, but I didn't want to overload you with side quests, so I kind of didn't do it. Thou art totally cool. Something I need to bring up. If you remember in the last episode when we got the bombs. Oh, well, we have to talk to King first. Well done, our preparations are complete. If what the girl says is true, the pirates won't be leaving us. How did you hear? Were you stalking us with the stone too? You must meet with Jaboon and get the pearl from him before they arrive. Let us delay no longer. Let us go. Now when he says let us delay no longer, you don't have to rush there. It's not like any kind of like, if you don't rush there, you're gonna fail type scenario. He's pretty much just saying don't waste time. He's pretty much just saying get on with the story. You don't have to rush there. In fact, it can take as long as you want. Spoiler alert. Anyways, we're not gonna head northeast because that would bring us to some random island that I don't want to go to yet. Or as the island I like to call it, unexplored sector. That's what the game calls it. We're gonna be heading to Outset Island. You want to turn the wind direction southwest. You get to look it up. And there's the map fish, which is completely pointless. Huzzah! You automatically start with this island on your map. We were nowhere near that, but now we're magically here. It's magic. Have you noticed, Link? Morning has now broken since we arrived at Greatfish Isle. The land that was so ravaged by monsters. It is as if time itself is frozen. What he's saying there is true. That's why I said you don't have to rush. Time is frozen. There's nothing you can do about it. It's going to stay night until you finish this part of the game. Which means if you have a night side quest that you don't think you're good at, I would recommend doing it now unless it's completely out of the way. Actually, I would not recommend doing it now, I meant to say. Because later, nighttime won't be so hard to get. Wink, wink. I don't understand why we're supposed to go all around the island to go get the pearl and go see if we can find Jaboon, but he just drops off right here. But there are a couple things. Oh, that scared me. I'm sorry. My neighbor's dog barked really loudly. There are a couple things that we can do here. So let us go. Now, you want to walk in here. Because I remember I said that we're going to go check on our grandma later when we come back to Outset eventually. Because I love our grandma. And sad music's playing. She's not here. Maybe she's downstairs. Oh, Link, Ariel, don't go. Don't leave. Don't leave your poor old grandma all alone. It looks like she's sick. Honestly, I find this to be the saddest part of the whole entire game. Whenever I walk in this house. My grandma's just sick. But if you remember when I told you, you might need a fairy for something important, if you lock onto her and you use a fairy, instead of healing you, it'll heal her and then disappear. Oh, Link. Is that you, Link? Grandma's always happy to see your bright, shining face. Link, my dear sweet Link. You're safe. That's wonderful. Just wonderful. Did you do this? Did you heal me? Oh, you're such a sweet child. Oh, that's right. You and your sister Ariel are trying so hard to be strong, and I've just been sitting here, moaning and worrying. I'm your grandmother. I'm the one who should be taking care of you. I'm so sorry, Link. I haven't even considered what you must be going through. I'm a terrible grandma. Link, this is all I have to give you right now. You can keep it in your empty bottle. She gives us probably one of the best power-ups in Zelda history. It is in a couple other games, but I just like it the most in this game. She gives you an elixir soup. This healthy soup your grandmother makes replenishes all your life energy and magic power. Your attack is also doubled, not singled, not half, doubled until you take damage. Now that's one hearty soup. Get it because it replenishes hearts. And your kind old grandmother filled your bottle so full that there's 2 helpings inside. Isn't she the sweetest? You and your sister love this soup, don't you? If you run out, I can make it for you anytime you like. Grandma's going to try to be strong, so you be strong too. But don't do anything reckless, alright? What she pretty much means there is, yeah, she stood up. I don't know if they just didn't want to show her standing up or whatever. Anyways, what she says there is if you can come back anytime, and you can just pretty much just talk to her, and you can get looked. Actually, I'll just show it right now. So yeah, my damage is doubled. You can tell your damage doubled when your heart is flashing. I replenish all my magic. Just talk to her. Grandma. My dear sweet Link. Aren't you hungry? Would you like to fill your bottle with some of her special homemade soup? Yes, please. You are such a well-mannered boy. Here you go. I'm well-mannered by default because that's what it says in the game. There's no yes or give it to me, just yes please and no thank you. Your attack power also doubles until the first time. Oh, I reread that. Sorry. I reread things a lot, don't I? 2 helpings inside, as I showed. If you run out of soup, you might want to put a placeholder so you don't actually use it. Right here, there's actually more for us to do. I know, there's more for us to do on an island that we've already been to, the first time we've been to. What a surprise. If you didn't pick up the 100 rupees now, this is when some people recommend it. I still recommend it either really early or not right now, because chances are you're probably right near your limit right now. So, it's over here. I don't think I ever went up this cliff, honestly, to show anything. There's a big pig here. You can't do anything about it, but just know if you hit it like you can in most Zelda games, it does a lot more damage than other pigs. I've tried it before and it actually gave me a game over. Well, almost a game over actually. I had like half a heart left and I jumped in the water. Because if you jump in the water and the pigs are attacking you, they'll just stop attacking you. Because their tempers cool down. And there are enemies on this island. Only times you can see enemies on this island. As you see, usually it takes us 2 hits with this sword to defeat these enemies, but now that we have the elixir soup, we can just do it in 1 hit. I'm not gonna fight the enemies. The good thing is, imagine if Zelda was an RPG, you'd pretty much just spend so much time grinding. I know some people might like the idea. I kind of liked the idea when I was younger, but now I really don't like the idea. Because you have to go to certain places, and you kind of get sick of seeing all the same places. I'm gonna grab this money just because I love money. And wow, I made myself sound like the really. It just says the road is closed again, I think. And if not, there's no way to heal it or save its life. Now stuff can actually appear in this grass, which is kind of funny. I don't think nothing could appear in this grass last time we were here. That's a neat little detail. My least favorite enemies in the game, well, my least favorite, they're not my least favorite enemies. I already told you what my favorite enemies are. Ugh. Anyways, I just don't like them. Talk to this guy. You'll find him on a couple of various islands. So close I could fly to the top of the hill only if I could. Beneath that rock. The Oh, I nearly spoke aloud without thinking. It's a secret. Yes, quite a secret. So there's a secret somewhere over there. And he said slime, so I'm going to assume we have to use our deck leaf. But honestly, I don't think we have enough energy to make it all the way over there where he's looking at. But, you know where we can make it? Over there to that cave entrance from a lot earlier in the game. I'm going to climb up here and jump up here. Play the Winds, Requiem, song I so fail at playing. Sorry about that I got silent right there for quick. Something just, I keep getting scared in this episode. But there's nothing there. Man, I wish it was morning time. I like to record early morning. I know that's really weird for me to say that, but my favorite time to record actually is like 7 in the a.m. Oh, something pretty random to say, but it's pretty late over here. It's not late like time for me to go to sleep, but well, I make it sound like I have a bedtime. Time for me to go to sleep. Actually, it's not even that late. It's just dark outside, so I might stop recording because it looks like it's gonna rain soon. Another detail I like: the mist is still here, and it's raining, which makes the mist look that much cooler. I think I saw one of my least favorite enemies over there. Oh, these guys! You're back. Thank you, Elixir Soup, for making these guys unbelievable. Watch, I'm gonna lose my Elixir Soup now. I want to take out your bombs. Climb up this tree stump. That's the first time I've ever seen that enemy in this area. That's pretty weird, actually. And if you remember, I said someone could lift this up, maybe. It looks kind of big to lift up now I think about it. But what we can do is lay a bomb, run away so we don't get hurt. Watch it explode. Yay, we got a whole rupee for our bomb. Oh, we got a bomb too. Hooray! We got a rupee and bomb back. We actually got 5 bombs for that one. Bombs? Excuse me. Excuse me, pardon me. Well, I'm saying excuse me myself because there's no one else near me. Walk in here, and any Ocarina of Time fans, or just Ocarina of Time fans, will know this place. I love how he does like some kind of like running walk. Young Waker of the Winds, allow me to aid you in your quest. I love those petals so much. The effect of those petals are just so great. You can now carry more rupees. Now you can hold up to 1,000 rupees. Great. The fairies in this fountain shall ease your weariness. Enjoy, you grow fatigued. When you grow fatigued from your battle, come here to be refreshed. I couldn't read that for a second. It sounded really weird. You can walk in here. I never knew you could walk in here. Actually, I usually just waited for the fairies to come to me when I played this, and they never would. So I was like, how am I supposed to get those? Anyways, you can walk in there and get the fairies, but I never do that. Yeah, those are the great fairies. Personally, this is probably my favorite appearance of all the great fairies, because the rest of them just look kind of creepy. She gave us a bigger wallet, so we can hold 1,000 rupees. This is when most people recommend getting the 100 rupees under your house. I don't recommend it then. I recommend it earlier because it makes getting the sale so much easier instead of going in and out of doors. Personally, I always had to go in and out of doors for like hours and hours on end in order to get the sale, which I really did not like. One hit, dead. I think there are rupees back that's in here. Nope, it's just enemies. Good thing I did not start crawling in there. So if you think you have a way to get the 80 rupees for the sale real easily, like in the Forsaken Fortress, then I'd recommend getting this now. But besides that, if you really don't want to waste your time, or what I find a waste of time, and just go around grabbing rupees for a while in the Forsaken Fortress, then I recommend just getting it as soon as you like have the chance to before you leave with the pirates. Now that we're done here, I'm gonna use my Deku Leaf because I don't want him to die to my doom. Die to my doom. What a great analogy. And that's the place where he was telling us we should float to, but we barely have enough magic to even make it towards our house, unless over here. Actually, I think we can make it over here. Oh my goodness, we can make it. Well, we can make it. I love how those two pieces of grass both contain magic. But there's one thing blocking our path. This thing, why is my remote, he's pretty much just telling me. King Red Lions tell you something completely useless. You can try your bombs on it, but it won't work. Bombs? It never works for me, at least. I'm actually going to use my bombs and leave them out. I don't know why I had to press the bombs again in order for me to use them. Stone will not blow up. Because, as I said, it's not made of rock. It's made of steel. Let me show you. It's made of rock. But if for some reason it won't blow up, I don't know what makes that rock a lot more, so I'm taking damage. What makes it a lot more special? Whatever. Oh, and now I don't have double damage. Way to go me. I are totally smart. Let's see if there's health in here. Health. HP. You know, it's a Zelda game. Nope. Apparently grass doesn't love me. Put a sword away. I don't know why I always feel it necessary to put a sword away unless we're fighting enemies. Jump in. I missed completely. Are you ready? In that case, we must research. Well, duh. I mean, that's what we came to this island to do, right? Here comes a mini-boss of sorts. It's not really a mini-boss, but I always found it difficult because I always died on it. I really did not like it. I'm going to save my game right here. Woohoo, you guys get to see me save. It's not like it's going to take long. Because I'm cool. Oh, I almost pressed no. Would you continue playing? Yes. I'm going to save there so I can just reset if something happens. Now you see that whirlpool right there? You're gonna want to you don't want to sail into it. You want to cruise into it. You can take out your cannons right here, and you're supposed to shoot that door over there with your cannons actually. But if you hit it before you enter the whirlpool, I don't even think it does any damage. I'm not gonna waste my bombs because I really need them. Because I usually run out of bombs and I just gotta wait for myself to die. And you might notice there's no giant squid actually. No, there's no giant squid, there's just a whirlpool, and you need to shoot the wall. Shoot the wall. Shoot it. Shoot it, Link. Shoot it. You have to hit the place that's glowing. That's at least what I heard when I was researching for this LP. It said you have to hit the place that's glowing. I usually never do, but I still get it. It says if you hit the cracks, it's perfect, but if you hit the place that's glowing red, eventually it will break. I never do that, but whatever. I'll follow their advice. It's actually going a lot faster than it usually does for me, so maybe it is better. Because usually by now, by the time I break the second one, I'm already like right in the whirlpool. Yeah, this game, whirlpools. You're used to seeing those. It's not like there's a lot, but they're very aggravating. They take a hit the cracks, and apparently you can break it really easily. I'm gonna do that next time I play this game. Yeah, that seems like a pretty good idea. Yeah, I keep saying a lot lately. Looking out in the water, and there comes a light, and it's a giant fish. And with this weird text of dialogue and this giant fish, I think I'm gonna end it off here. Next time on The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, we're gonna see what this giant fish wants to do, and hopefully it won't eat us and we won't become Pinocchio and his father.